Greetings everyone. In the last video, I let you all know that my friend Joseph, he was moving to Atlanta, and this was going to be a chance for him to ride some epic trails that he's never ridden before. They don't have these type of adventures in Atlanta, so he wanted to take advantage of this opportunity. Our plan was to start with the Monarch Crest in Colorado, and if you missed that video, check the link above to watch that one. This mountain bike adventure is of the scenic 401 trail in Crested Butte, Colorado, and I'll be sharing this into 2 videos. This is the first. As you can see, driving from the camp to the trailhead, it's a pretty fantastic sight, and I'm sharing that with you here. You could do this trail a couple of different ways. Many people park where Gothic Road meets Gothic Bypass Road. There's a pit toilet there, and there's ample parking too, but it does fill up fast. Then you would pedal up from there all the way up on Schofield Pass Road 317 to the start of Trail 401. There's also a few camp spots along the Schofield Road toward the trailhead, but they do fill up fast too. You can also shuttle a vehicle to the top of the trailhead and leave a vehicle at the trail end. Just be aware that if you park at the bottom where that pit toilet is and you ride all the way up to Schofield Pass, sometimes this road is known to get very dusty with 2 to 3 inches of powdery dust. And there's vehicles usually passing on that road and you're breathing that in, so just be aware of that going up. As you can see here, we're at the famous 401 trail. Gonna get started on this here in a moment. Got some inclement weather, as you can see, coming along. I don't know what's gonna take place. Hoping you all will come along for the ride. Gonna share some really incredible things that I know we're gonna see on this whole thing. Back on the Ripmo today. Got a lot of climbing to do. So let's get out there. Come along for the ride. All right, so you guys are taking a look. Lots of these grades, they go up here. It's a bear of a climb. One guy was just telling me, as he came, he rides this all the time. He said this is a 14% grade in a lot of sections and areas. So it's definitely, as some people say, if you're not hiking the bike, you're not riding the bike. So if you're gonna do Trail 401, get your Wheaties on, because you'll need it. Man, look at all the wildflowers. Awesome, they're out right now. We stopped to discuss what we thought each of the mountains were that we were seeing. And Joseph has a Garmin that will tell him all the elevations that we were at and all the surrounding elevations of the mountains that we were seeing from far away. He was attempting to try and look this up. We were getting a little concerned to be this high up when these clouds were rolling in. We actually, believe it or not, never heard any thunder. But you never can tell when you get up this high. Things can change with the weather quickly. So what do you think of this trail?
It's awesome, yeah. This is I would say so far, just the tiny bit that I've seen, my favorite.
Guess it just depends on the clearance. It's pretty hard to breathe when you're getting up this high to above 10,000, 11,000 feet and to be climbing at such steep grades.
So we're at 11,275.
There's a fork in the trail that goes on for hikers, and the other is a continuation of the 401 trail. This sort of fork in the road has this great overlook, has this amazing scenic view. The view is spectacular, and sort of like the Alps in Colorado. Here's some pictures in an attempt to show you what we were actually seeing. You can even see the famous Maroon Peak. Got Maroon Bells right over there. Still flying down Trail 401. Thank you for coming along for the ride. Part 2 is coming soon. And if you like this content, hit that subscribe button in the bottom right corner and be sure to give it a thumbs up. I invite you to come along for the next ride as we travel the narrow trail.